Noise erased. Holy fucking free holy, man. How did we do it?
We did it. It's gone. Seriously? Like, did we actually beat that thing?
Damn right we did.
Dude!
Ugly crying.
Come on,
Fucking-
don't cry, boss!
Well, Rindo, it worked.
Yeah, thanks to you. I'm just glad it's finally over.
Yeah, me too.
What about the game?
Ah, yes. We still haven't declared a winner.
Oh god. Are we gonna fight Sheba?
Seriously?
Seriously? After all the shit that we've been through, like fighting a goddamn, like, rainbow turkey?
I must say, I was heated for our final showdown. And I can only speak for myself here, but I'm not fit to fight at this point. I'm all burnt out.
You and me both.
Yeah, no runbacks. No runbacks. You're not gonna get this Evo Cup. Audio lost? Alright, let me fix that. Thank you. Didn't get to see that. There you go. All better now? All better now? Fix the audio. Is it better? Alright, let's go.
Let's just call it a draw.
Oh, what a
This
salty
time.
bitch.
I hadn't given much thought to what to do in this situation, but I suppose that means it's game over. In other words, we're done here, everyone.
Just like that?
Just
what are
like
we
that.
supposed to do?
Go home, back to the RG. Toss that pin and you're all set. You'll be home before you know it.
Gotcha.
What about you, Shoka? I'll let you rejoin our ranks, if you so desire.
Huh? Why would she do that?
Where else would she go if not back to Shinjuku with us?
Back to the RG with us?
She couldn't even if she wanted to. It's one of our rules back in Shinjuku. Once you're stripped of your title as a Reaper, you're out for good. So you wait.
Oh.
And when the game finally reaches its conclusion, you face erasure.
What?
Oh, wow.
That's the rule. She knew what she was doing when she joined your team.
Is that true?
Oh, no.
If you wish to rejoin the Reapers, then I'll give you till the end of the day. The decision is yours.
I
Damn.
saved the world, but at what cost?
Sounds like you don't
Losing
really
my
have a choice
best
here.
girlfriend.
Says who?
Sheba, you heard him?
Well, what if I don't want to go back? I'm sick of being a Reaper.
So you just disappear?
Pretty much. I've made my peace.
What the hell? Why didn't you say something?
Didn't know I was obligated to. Be happy. The game's over. You got what you wanted.
No, I didn't.
Huh?
I want you
I
to
wanted
be
to
with
play
me.
you.
There you go.
Vango, we were gonna play.
Since when?
You're Swallow, aren't you? You told me right before I turned back time. You've been there for me longer
Rip
than I
MC
realized.
girlfriend.
I get that the game has to end. But our friendship doesn't have to.
Oh god, friendship, fuck.
Well, you got me. In my big mouth. Listen, Rindo.
Just
If I
kiss
return to the
already.
Reapers, I'll be stuck playing that dumb game forever. And I won't be able to see you. Not in person, at least. And that would really suck. It's been fun.
Oh man.
And I'm glad we got to talk like this. You make a pretty good partner.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Oh god, Josh.
Huh?
Who are you?
Who else would I play Fango with? Friendzone L.
The name's Yoshia Kiryu.
Yoshia Kiria.
But mother and father call me Joshua. I suppose you can call me Joshua too.
Can we help you?
No, but perhaps I can help you. You may not know this, but I'm Shibuya's composer.
Wait, the composer?
So you write music
No,
or something?
he's like the game master's master's master.
The game
Let's say we
masters,
celebrate
masters,
this
masters.
chance
Wait, what?
encounter with a little game.
What kind of game?
Shoka!
Wait, what? What the fuck did you do?
What did you do to her?
What the fuck just
I
happened?
put her back on the street with the other stray cats. Find her, and you win.
Wait, what?
She could be anywhere.
Good luck finding that anywhere, Rindo.
Yo, what the fuck, Josh? You piece of shit. What the fuck? Good job, Josh. Right? Yeah, right, what the fuck? I got my girlfriend, and now you're gonna make me find my girlfriend like some other game? What the fuck? Josh, do what he gotta do. It's all a mystery. Oh, what the sweet Jesus.
All I'm saying is I totes deserve a long vacation after this. I mean, I risked like a literal frick ton of noise.
You're not the only one who busted their ass out there. Could have earned a nice promotion for myself if I'd kept track of all the points I racked up.
Even you pulled your weight out there, Math Man. Gotta say, I'm looking forward to having you
Josh,
back on
bruh.
the team.
Huh. Don't try to integrate me with you garbage reapers.
Fuck.
Excuse you? Who are you calling garbage, you overgrown adolescent?
I'm trying to solve a bigger system of equations here. Those Shinjuku Reapers didn't factor into my calculations, but they did help reveal a hidden variable.
The
The composer. Time to run some figures.
I mean, what to do what he wanted to
Is
do.
that
Fuck.
number cruncher really trying to become the next composer? If so, he should work on his delivery. Less math for starters.
Best to just let him do his thing, girl.
Tch.
Actually, I'd high-key prefer if he, like, didn't do his own thing. He should,
rides
like,
solo.
listen to his master.
Huh, since when did he have a master?
Since I ever so graciously brought him back to life,
Wait, what?
which means he owes me a super-de-duper big favor or two. And I'm totes gonna make sure he pays me back, or he'll face super-de-duper big consequences.
Super de-duper.
Good luck to her.
She'll need it. There's no way he's taking orders from anyone. But enough chit-chat. It's time to get back to work.
You really went above and beyond, girl. If I didn't know any better, I would have thought you really did have a promotion on the line.
If only. All that hard work, and nothing to show for it but utter exhaustion. I think it's time I took a vacation.
How's about a bowl of ramen to kick things off?
Your treat?
My pleasure.
Then count me in. Slurping noodles by myself was getting pretty boring anyway.
I know the feeling.
Oh, they fucking. Yeah, they fucking. Oh, hello.
Nice
Josh.
work, Neku. I knew I could count on you.
Count on me to break free, you mean? After you lock me up?
I saved you.
She's the boss,
You're
though,
welcome,
right?
by the way.
Exactly.
I didn't trust that Reaper.
Doesn't mean you can fuck the boss.
So when she shot you, I sent you to Shinjuku as a precautionary measure.
I appreciate your concern. But I think we both know you had an ulterior motive.
Well, aren't you the super sleuth? I'll admit, I wanted to make sure you kept my secrets to yourself.
Didn't give me much choice.
My sincerest apologies.
Huh.
I should have known I could trust you, dear partner.
Oh, brother.
And then they smashed off screen. God.
Although, I did worry dealing with the Executor might have been too tall an order.
You mean that Kubo guy?
Indeed, I had vowed to intervene if things took a turn for the worse. But you all seem to handle things on your own just fine.
Hey, Josh.
Yes?
Can I go home now? To the RG?
You mean you don't have your sights set on staying here, becoming composer?
Can't say that I do.
Oh.
Your loss. Very well then. One good turn deserves another, as they say. Let's not keep her waiting any longer.
You did a social network up. There's more
Wait,
social
Shiba.
networks.
Where are you going?
Tsugumi.
The Shibuya Reapers said they'd let us stay. Aren't you going to take them up on their offer?
No, I'm going back.
But why?
Yeah, 3 years have
Because
passed
it
in this
burns
game.
me up getting played like that. I can't let that be my legacy. It's my fault Shinjuku's in ruins. I ought to be the one who starts rebuilding it. I chose to bring about Shinjuku's destruction. It's only fair that I then take responsibility for the decision I made. And to that end, I suppose I also owe a few folks an apology.
In that case, is it alright if I go with you?
What? Don't you prefer it here?
I admit it isn't bad, but there's no place like home, right? And if you're going to restore things to the way they were, then I want to help.
You're too kind.
Aww.
Allow me to join you.
No one knows quite how to snuff out my flame like you, old friend. Care to stomp on my embers too, while you're at it?
And sully the soles of my shoes? I think not. You've chosen to run from the city you once ruled. I needn't embarrass you further. That said, if you seek to restore Shinjuku to its former glory, then I cannot stand idly by.
Nor can I. I've got data on Shinjuku. That should help us start rebooting the city.
Well, I suppose I could use the company.
A simple word of thanks would have sufficed.
You'll get your thanks once you've earned it.
Thanks for everything, Shibuya. See you again someday.
So the Shinjuku Reapers go on their own merry way.
Yo, Ryan. Why you ain't gone home yet?
Come on, let me live a little beat. All study and no play makes Rhyme an overworked girl. Not to mention how worried I was when you disappeared. I spent all my waking hours trying to find you, and all my not waking hours asleep at my PC. Don't you think I deserve to take a load off for once?
I don't see no load around here. But you right. Gotta have some fun once in a while, yo.
Hey, Beat.
Sup, Shiki? Any luck?
Not yet. I don't think he's back yet.
Don't sweat. Phones is a man of his word, yo. He'll be back in no time. And if he ain't, then I'ma give Priskid a piece of my mind.
Josh better watch out.
Huh.
I'm sure Neku's fine, but I still worry. I guess I just need to see him with my own eyes. You know?
Yeah, I feel you. But hey, you'll know him when you see him, huh?
Huh?
Hey there.
Hello.
Sure is some lovely weather we're having, isn't
Oh,
it?
yo, what the
Sure
fuck?
is.
Yo, are you hitting on my sister? I'll fuck you up, boy.
Hate to spend such a nice day all by myself.
Excuse me a sec, yo.
Excuse me a second.
Okay, but don't start any trouble.
Yo, Beat's gonna glock this motherfucker. Hitting on my
Any
sister,
minute now,
bring out the hands. Exactly.
He should be able to spot me, thanks to this little guy. Every morning I tell myself, today will be the day, but I'm always wrong.
Well, no, today is that day, Shiki.
Not today.
There it is.
Right.
Neku.
Hey.
Aww. The
Sorry it took me
reunion.
so long.
It's okay. Waiting wasn't so bad. All that matters is that you're here now.
Thanks.
I'm so happy you're back, Neku.
Me too.
She's happy. They fucking. They're definitely fucking, man. See that blush on Shiki? Yeah, they fucking. Dude, I really like the cutscene where Beat was about to throw hands on this random Joe Schmo. Like, just hitting on Rhyme like that. Yo, you hitting on my sister? I'ma glock you up. Holy shit, man, that was fucking funny. Goddamn, like, the end game was just, goddamn, I'm already saying it, like, the like, you know, the final parts or the final acts of, like, Neo has been really surprisingly good. Like, I'll probably, like, explain, like, after once, like, the credits roll in. But this game so far is pretty good.
Feels pretty good. You know what I mean?
I think so.
Right? Man, I missed this. The hustle and bustle of the city. It's good to be back.
Yeah.
Dude, I started playing Alestra.
That game Nagi's obsessed with?
Yep.
Oh.
There's this guy, the one who looks like Mr. Minami. He keeps smiling at me.
He keeps smiling at me.
But like, I kind of want to see where it goes, you know?
You sound invested.
Enough to keep playing a little more, and enough to satisfy boss. She wants a progress report.
What for?
Practice, she says.
As I said, Lord Tosai, Illustra is more than a mere game.
Lord Tosai,
It is a veritable
the
tome of
change up.
truths about the nature of human communication. One that teaches us serenity in the face of an overzealous opponent, or perseverance in the face of an onslaught of abandonment.
Guess she thinks it'll help make me a better communicator.
Let's hope.
Well, I'm stuffed. Catch you tomorrow?
Sounds good. Hey, there's a cactuar in the crossing. Guess I better go catch it before it runs off.
Oh, guys. It's playing Final Fantasy Go.
And got him. I would message you, but you've been offline for over a month.
Just like, whoop!
And I haven't seen you since that guy made you disappear.
Fucking Josh.
Haven't even heard from you. The game's been over for weeks now.
They
And the only
smashed off-
trace left
off
of you is
screen.
this old
Sheesh.
account.
Everybody's smashing
You don't
off
even
screen
show
in
up
this
in my
game.
contacts anymore. I just want to talk like we used to, but there's no way to reach you. There's so much I wanted to say. And now I'll never get the chance to tell you any of it.
She's closer than you think. Yep.
Oh, sorry!
No, it's okay.
Rindo?
Huh?
It's you, right?
Shoka? Whoa, careful!
Still adjusting to life on the other side. Normally, I'd just pass right through people.
You're here, in the RG.
In the flesh, which is, you know, another new adjustment. Guess I'm a bit of a slow learner.
The hell?
Oh, look at that. They're blushing.
said
He's
something that
blushing.
could've helped.
Yeah, you could have helped by not ignoring my friend requests.
Huh?
I got locked out of my accounts, including my alt, and I made a new one so we could be friends. But somebody didn't check his inbox.
And she's
No
blushing
way.
too.
Oh, my bad.
Fango too.
Seriously?
Fango
Oh,
too.
shit.
Unfortunately, I'm back at level 1. So lend me a hand, okay? What?
No, it's nothing.
She's pouty and blushing. Fucking.
Got a nutkin I can give you.
Oh, sweet!
They fucking. Yes, true. They fucking too. Everybody's fucking in post-game.
Guess it's official now, Rindo.
What?
We're finally friends.
Friends.
Oh my god, that's good shit, good shit, Neo, The World Ends With You. What a happy ending, exactly, what a happy ending. Everybody gets like that fucking happy ending shit. Let's go. They all get to fuck. I'll give that a clap too. I'll give that a clap too. They all get to fuck. But friends y'all, BF and GF, right? That's how you build those bonds. Oh, there is Tetsuya Nomura. He was like character designer. Holy shit. But damn, man. We, oh my god, how many streams did it take us to play Neo The World Ends With You? It took us like fucking forever. Like, I can't even tell how many like streams I did of Neo The World Ends With You. And I started Neo The World Ends With You on like a whim. Because I know one friend of mine who's a very big like Neo fan, World Ends With You fan, was very into the series, and I was like, okay, let me like give it a try, and I was like heavily enjoying it. I was like heavily enjoying it as like a honeymoon phase, but then like, okay, alright, let's put this like over here, right? Okay, so we're gonna talk about like the review for this game, right? We just finished Neo The World Ends With You, and yeah, the final night, or like the final like end game of Neo TWEWY was like fan-fucking-tastic, right? We pretty much like beat the bosses. It was very like it was very much stack on top of stack of like final bosses, and you know, it was like characters like coming all together, doing their thing to like face like the immortal dickbag that is the Phoenix. Why didn't this game sell well in Japan piques my interest now. Square Enix has bad sales? How? I mean, there are like bad games in any like company, you know? It's not like just with this one. But it's definitely like Neo The World Ends With You is definitely one of those like hidden gems of 2021. Came out like recently. Not enough publicly, that's on them, exactly. But yeah, like, I really dig Neo The World Ends With You a lot, like, but I'll be honest here, you know, it is kind of like a trudge, you know? It was definitely like a trudge. Yeah, like, it was definitely like a trudge, like the first, like, few days of like playing this game, because you know, I'll be honest, like Neo The World Ends With You has that very like anime isms once you get through like the first half, once you get into the first half of the game, because characters just like talk, they have like, you know, character tropes, and that you would normally like find these like dialogues in like most animes, and that's literally like what it is. That's literally what it is, and I kind of like didn't like that as much, because, you know, again, it's very much like an anime type of feel, and I'm not really like into that type of stuff. You know? But once we got like some of the OG like cast to be in the game, like, what was it, Beat and some of the old Neo TWEWY cast, and like things start to like progress down a little bit like forward. But damn, definitely like the shift and like tones of like what became like the anime isms of Neo, the world begins with you. Wait, what? What was that sign? Neo, the world begins with you. What the fuck? Is that indicating that we're gonna have, like, future content? Oh no. Oh no. Oh sweet dear God. Let me go back to over here. Excuse me. File success. Yeah, in TWEWY the title changes to The World Starts With You. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's definitely so fucking cute. Now we get like the whole fucking cast right here. We get like Neku in the background. Third game inbound. Don't worry about that. Okay, I hope so. I'll take your word for it, right? Before Kingdom Hearts 4. Oh, that would be the fucking dream, right? That's the dream! As one would eloquently say. But, what was I saying? But yeah, like, after, like, the second half, once you get, like, beat in the game, you know, things start to, like, change. Now, it's, like, this very different tonal, like, shift. Yeah, the Neku drip, I know, right? It's definitely super fucking crazy. Once you get, like, drip, once you get, once you get, characters like Beat and Neku and start seeing some of like the other cast in the game, it starts to feel very very interesting right now because, you know, Beat kind of like brings like a spice in life compared to like the very super droll like new age characters that we first see off, like Rindo, Fred, and Nagi, and to an extent like Shoka. Because they all sound like they're very, like, tropey characters at, like, the first half. Like, they say shit and they sound like anime robots, right? And once, like, Beat starts to come on by, I start to enjoy, like, the dialogues a little bit more. Because, like, he brings a breath of fresh air. He is like the outlier that's just, like, in this, like, very anime group. You know what I mean? And I really appreciate that. I really appreciate like the glow up like change from or like the transition. Yeah, they start to like progress in the third week, and I really do appreciate that. Like, it's just so much fun to just like hear all those like interactions between Beat and the cast. He's literally like, Beat is like my favorite character because he's just a fucking gorilla. He's about to throw hands on sight at anything that calls him out that's like stupid or some shit. I love that. I love that. I love that like change in I love that like change within the group. You know? I think that was it, the change in the group. But that was like the second half, and the second half was like really interesting. I was like super invested on like each like end day of what's gonna like happen next, you know? I really liked you know what next day is gonna lead, or like what sudden turn of events is gonna happen. And I see you did not like Minami in the first half. Of course, I'll say it like flat out, like he brings out the bad personality in me that like I hated math back in undergrad career. In my undergrad year of NJCU, New Jersey City University, I took math as like a major, and lo and behold, I hated that shit. I fucking hated that shit so much. It was goddamn droll. I suffered a lot from like math. I did not want to be a part of it ever again. And just have it be personified as an anime character with like puns and shit, I'm like, no. No, 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 no. You do not do that. Sorry. You do not do that to me. I swear to God, video game. God, no. Hell no. Please, no. For the love of God, no. But, lo and behold, it happened. And, oh God. I'll see every now and then, huh? Guess I gotta, like, go back here. Okay, good. But yeah, I did like Minami in like in the well, I kind of like Minami in the second half, right? Because you literally get to like beat his ass. Some of my favorite characters in this game are well, albeit honestly, Kubo, even though I hated this son of a bitch because he is literally like the M. Night Shyamalan like twist. He is like the evil dickbag, just wants to cause chaos, right? He just literally just wants to like cause chaos for everyone in his entire vicinity. But I do like his like personality. Who else was there, right? I guess, well, Beat and like Kubo I really liked. Neku was like a real surprising like twist, having him as like a main party character and as like a surprise like twist that like I didn't know. Like I think this is from like Neo, no sorry, The World Ends With You 1, that like he was trapped or some shit at like the events of the first game. So he's like stuck in like in the noise like realm, and lo and behold, after like sheer grit and determination, his ass was set free by like Joshua or some shit. Let's snooze this boy. Thank you. Let's snooze the ad. But yeah, it was, yeah, I think that kind of changed in the final remix. Which like, I'm kind of curious now. Like after playing Neo, The World Begins / Ends With You, I kind of want to see what the first game is like, you know? Because it's really getting me like invested. Like the later half of the story really got me. Although, now that I talk about like the final story, I started like remembering all like the plots and like the twists that happened in Neo in the very last day of the game. Like all these like different M. Night Shyamalan twists, you know, shit like that. I just like, you're kind of like stretching it out a bit fucking too much, game, please. I don't know about that. The first game controls need a rework, Joy-Cons with a big L. Can't you like play that on a Switch Pro controller? Is there an option to have a different control layout for the first TWEWY? Oh, so it's only designed for Joy-Cons. Oh, son of a bitch. Fuck. Goddamn, nope. Not gonna play that anytime soon. That's very weird. It's only on Joy-Cons. Damn, that's, yeah, I'm with Zin though. It's very weird considering that like, I mean, yeah, it's a port of a DS game, but like, that's like saying No More Heroes is just for like a Wii console and you have to play it on like Joy-Cons. But ultimately, No More Heroes, you can play it on like fucking, on like the Nintendo Pro controller or some shit, right? So you have multiple controller options. That's weird. Time to pull out the DS or on mobile. Yeah, it definitely does feel like that. Cause that's there too on mobile. Oh, I did not know about that on mobile. Like actually has like the whole story and everything. Bad Square Enix marketing strikes again. I do feel that. I do feel that it was like that. Oh god. Yeah, whole story and all. Whole story and all, like, I really like it. Like I said, the first half of the game was a bit of a trudge because I didn't like the character, like, interaction. It was very, like, archaic. It was very tropey. But then once it got to, like, Beat and, like, in the second half or, like, in the third week of the game, I started enjoying, like, how things unfolded here and there. Although, like I said, in the final, like, day with all these, like, M. Night Shyamalan, like, twists, all these, like, Tetsuya Nomura, like, knots, even though we've seen that, Nomura was just a character designer, there was some level of input with his thing. Like, you could definitely tell what the fuck is going on about like friendship and shit like that. There's just like so much of it, right? There was definitely so much of that is like makes you want to like regurgitate it out, you know? But you know, all that aside, that's like in story stuff, right? Gameplay itself, I really liked. I really like the whole like repetitive like mechanic of just like, you know, there's like a multi-tap button, there's also a charge down, there's also a one-tap button. All these like different options that the game gives you, and the whole game is like revolved around like collecting different types of like pins that you can have. Some are attack, some are like projectile based, some are close quarters combat, CQC, some are support, some are healing, some are like protective shields. I like that because it gives you different ways to like play the game instead of just very like, oh, it's heavily like structure, hack and slash theory crafting. Yeah, that's what I like, and that's why I like, you know, action games like a little bit more because of God, it's always like stuttering in here. It's always super satisfying like playing like a DMC or like any kind of like action game, and you could just do like this like weapon run or like discover like crazy action game combos that you could do in an action game. And I'm glad that like Neo The World Ends With You has that element of just like mega like galaxy brain theory crafting of like what goes into where. You could have all this sort of different like, I use this in fighting games but also in here as well, a lot of like player expression, and I really like that. I really like that. Just like mix and match between different types of like pins and just like go in and just like fight like demons and creatures and shit like that. It's very fun. That's gameplay. Setting and music, I really liked like the fictional, well, quote-unquote fictional town of Shibuya. I like going to places in this game, right? I like going to like eating establishments in this game, right? Fuck, like this game literally created like hunger isms for me. Like going to the Indian place and just having like naan and like bread. Goddamn. Now I'm thinking about it, I want some like Indian food now. Fucking. But setting is nice. Setting is cool. I definitely like playing like the past few recent streams of Neo The World Ends With You. I do definitely miss like the cloudy skies of. I do definitely miss the clear skies of like the first time I played this game. You know, it was definitely like something beautiful to like look at. By the time it got to like the third week with like the poison like cloud and shit like that, the plague noise, I was like, ugh. It was kind of like, ugh. Started seeing like dark skies and shit like that. I'm like, no. It got a little bit like too droll. I mean, of course, that's like story reason, but damn, is it like the most boring ass fucking thing I could ever see. And music? Oh, I love the music in Neo The World Ends With You. Some of the soundtracks that I listen to have very good like bops. Like I really like vibing out to the Neo The World Ends With You soundtrack, which I normally don't do. Like I usually prefer more like fighting game music more than anything because, you know, I come from like fighting game roots and I don't dabble a lot with like anime music or like very JRPG music. Sometimes action music is there with like Devil May Cry and Metal Gear Rising, but not a lot with like JRPG because, you know, I feel like with JRPG music it's what everybody listens to, and that's like a big like ism on me because it's kind of like it's just that stylistic. Yes, exactly, it's just that stylistic. Because this is what I said for like when the first time I played Neo The World Ends With You, chat room. It's very much like Kingdom Hearts mixed with like Jet Set Radio. Like the music really reminds me of the old Sega IP Jet Set Radio Look out for the police. It definitely has like that jive, those like tunes. It does have some like rock and roll songs to it, which I really appreciated. I love listening to like some of the female like vocal tracks in this game. It's like one of my songs to like actually like work out on a treadmill whenever I want to like lose weight and shit. I do love that. I do love that, but damn, again, like the soundtrack really like bops for like Neo TWEWY. If only this was nominated in the Game Awards. Yeah, I think that's just like what Chima was saying was like, you know, bad marketing, stuff like that. Because I don't remember seeing a lot of like commercials for Neo The World Ends With You. There was not a lot of people like talking about it, so it made the game very much like a hidden gem. Even though there was like gameplay trailers from different like Game 4 magazines and stuff like that, it was really like put under the radar, which is kind of funny, right? You know, this game, which is like a sequel to a game that came out in the DS era, like literally like 5+ years ago, right? When did like The World Ends With You 1 came out, chat room? Was it like 2007, 2009-ish? Was it like in the beginning of the DS's life cycle? Was it in the beginning of the DS's life cycle? Something like that? Because like, let me see. Let me like look that up, right? The World Ends With You, right? So let me see. So the first one was in 2007. Oh, my first guess was right. Okay. 2007? And we're like in 2021. Cheese and rice. That's like 14 years. That's like 14 fucking years to like make a sequel. That's like Nomura length from like Kingdom Hearts 2 to Kingdom Hearts 3. That's almost like 15+ years. Holy shit. Guess Square chose Nier Replicant over this game. I mean, like, to be fair, Nier Automata really like popped off and everybody loved that game, not only because of like, you know, assets, right? But because the game is like really cool. It's a very platinum based Square Enix game with a lot of like the Nier like isms and the self-awareness of the video game. So it's definitely like very candidate like worthy, and the fact that we got like another like game that's like similar of that level and it's called Nier Replicant, which I still kind of want to play, by the way. I still kind of want to play Nier Replicant for some odd reason. I just haven't gotten the chance to. But I definitely want to do like maybe like a Nier Legacy at like one point. Well, no, not Nier Legacy. I'll just do like Nier Automata and Nier Replicant if that be the case, right? But yeah, like Nier really took off because of Automata and how very stark different it was compared to like some of the older Nier games like Dragon Guard or shit like that, you know? You know? So, what would I give, like, oh, wait, what else is there to say about, like, Neo? I guess it's, like, a pretty solid game, you know, all things considered. I think I pretty much, like, talked about what there is need to be, like, talked about or, like, reviewed upon for Neo The World Ends With You, right? There's not really much I can, like, add upon other than just, like, yeah, Tales of Arise, like, fan service, yeah. Tales of Arise, like, well, then again, I can't say because most of, like, the, well, nah, I can't say. I'm not like the biggest like Tales fan to like say that like it equates to fan service because I never played those games. Anime JRPG and Booba's on girls. Okay. It's all about the boobas. It's all about the hoochers and the tachas and like all that stuff, and that what really like sells well, at least for like a Japanese JRPG, making it over to like the West. I really don't believe that's like 10 out of 10. There's gotta be like, there's no such thing as like a 10 out of 10 unless it's like in certain examples. There's no such thing as like a really like 10 out of 10. That's well, according to some, I mean like maybe, but that someone does like say that's like a 10 out of 10 for like a certain game, that would be like just your personal opinion. Scarlet Nexus feels like Code Vein Part 2 to be honest. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I wonder what happened with that game, right? Oh. There was so much commercialization for Scarlet Nexus, and then it just like kind of fell off. It just kind of like fell off for like Scarlet Nexus. It was a poppin' game, I believe, but it just didn't like go well as like some would like hoped it would be, right? Oof, God. I still need to finish that game, but I say it was pretty overhyped. Yeah, like that's definitely a good estimate of that game. Pretty overhyped. Hype dies fast, you know. And there was like other reasons why it's amazing. I think he like told me in one of my streams how like one person said it was one person who saw another person play that game, and it technically like bummed him out, and so he reciprocated that feelings to It's Amazing, and so Zin would not finish that game per se, you know what I mean? Hype dies fast. Nick All-Star Brawl. Well, you know, the thing is about like Nick All-Star Brawl is like how like one friend would say it is like a good like night. I mean, it was definitely like popping, right? There are still people. One person's opinion ruined my motivation to play it. Exactly. That's why for like Scarlet Nexus, Sin won't be playing it because of like that one person's perspective. Nick All-Star Brawl was like a Smash clone, but like very weird, you know? It doesn't have any voice acting, it has like little to no stages, it has some like rollback, it has very interesting like melee / ultimate like mechanics behind it, but it just didn't like pop off that much. It was like that honeymoon phase where a lot of people were like, yeah, Nicktoons All-Star Brawl, but then the hype just like died down. And frankly, when that multiversus game, that Warner Brothers Smash clone game, it's gonna be like a Nick All-Star Brawl. I mean, it looks cool. Visualistically, it looks appealing to the eyes, right? But who knows if it's gonna be like the same Nick All-Star Brawl syndrome, right? It popped off. It's a very good Smash clone, right? But it just did not live up to that hype, you know? And that's what I'm like worried about for Multiverses. I signed up for like the open beta. Hopefully I'll get my chance to like play it and see. But I don't know, man. I think we're hitting that like era of Smash clones now after Smash Ultimate is like technically like done. Where now that we see like this game is technically like dead, we get other companies are now investing their money, their bank into other fighting games, and that's what they've been like doing with like Nick All-Star Brawls and Multiverses, and soon more Smash clones to come. There's gonna definitely be more Smash clones, right? Brawlhalla got like an update for the Street Fighter crossover. I don't know if there's anything like new updates for like Rivals of Fate there, but it's definitely there. It's definitely there. Just a lot of like stuff. Oh my god, why are we at like off tangent with like Smash clones? Jesus. That's gonna be a topic in and of itself. That's gonna be safe for a Khaiza dojo, let me tell you. Smash Ultimate patch is just minor bug fixes. Yeah, but it's technically like dead. Bug fixes don't really mean shit unless it's like patch notes. Unless it's like changes to characters, then I wouldn't consider that patch notes. Patch notes would be like, I feel like changes to character or like changes to properties of characters' moves. Not necessarily like bug fixes. See, that's just like fixing the game. That's just like how interactions are like made. Or just like certain like glitches need to be like patched out, you know? Even though it is like a patch. Yeah, I can't say it's like dead until over a year. Yeah, competitive play is still ongoing until someone dethrones MK Leo. Spargo is really close. Ah, true about that. Can't say it's dead until over a year. Like, a game would be like dead if there's no more content. If there's no more like what was it? Continuous like updates for a game, right? And that's how I see like a game would be like technically like dead, you know? But that's like patches. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, Neo the World Ends With You. As a ranking would go, like if I were to rank Neo the World Ends With You, right? On like one of my top 5 games of 2021, I would technically give Neo the World Ends With You a 3, like a top 3. Neo the World Ends With You is like the bronze kneecap. No doubt in my mind, because I know there's gonna be like other games in my 2021 lineup that are just as good or even like higher than Neo the World Ends With You. It's good, but I know 100% down in my mind, and I'm gonna like spoil it, that like my #1 game for 2021 is Kenna the Bridge of Spirits.